fam, DRJ, with a few updates from the end of the clay season. For those of you who were not aware, Alexander Sasha Zverev finally won a Grand Slam title. And I know some of my friends are saddened because they had already predicted that his window of opportunity had passed. But he stayed patient, persisted, through diabetes, through injury, through the passing of the big three and the arrival of the big two, stayed the course and managed to get it done. Heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. So I have to applaud him, his team. And if you just cannot find it in yourself to be happy for him, be happy for his brother, Misha. I like Misha. It is definitely a family victory. Because mom and dad poured into their kids. I think they were both tennis pros. And then Misha was the servant volleyer, and Sasha was the big hitter from the baseline, and the family effort got it done, and they have a Grand Slam winner in the family. So again, congratulations to them. Congratulations to Mira Andreeva, who outlasted the qualifier, Maya Chwelenska, who I was really pulling for to do that thing that only Emma Raducanu has ever accomplished, going through qualifying to win a major. She was playing some lights out tennis. She took out some big hitters in the draw. And so even though Loki was busy during this Roland Garros 2026, and there were a whole lot of upsets towards the end, I figured it was just going to get flipped on its head and that she was going to take it all. But alas, Mira Andreeva delivered on her first Grand Slam title. And on the doubles side, it was so significant that Taylor Townsend, the loser of the African-American female singles matchup that took place on the 70th anniversary of Althea Gibson's Roland Garros win. She was the loser of the singles match, but she and her partner, Katerina Siniakova, emerged victorious in the women's doubles of Roland Garros, leaving but one Grand Slam title for them to win together to complete that for Taylor. And so here in Chi-Town, for true, we are pulling for you, Taylor, to get it done. And I'm still waiting for that TT swag because my wife, she wants it. Okay, so you're gonna have to deliver. You're gonna have to deliver that TT swag. Anywho, moving on to the news of the day. It is June 9th, 2026. The Queen is back. Serena Williams has finally made her return to tennis. We all knew it was coming back when she entered the doping protocol, because nobody does that just for kicks. So we knew it was coming, even though she got on every talk show and just denied. But she came back on her own terms, came back to Queen's Club, and so the Queen returned to the grass. And so as we transition out of the clay and into the grass season, we have been rewarded for our wait. And boy, did she and Victoria Mboko perform today. That was no small feat to take out Erin Ratliff and Nicole Mellicar-Martinez, two super experienced doubles specialists, phenomenal players who may have been a little overawed given the occasion that they were playing on the opposite side of the net from Serena Williams. But it was an amazing match to behold. And so, again, very worth the wait. There is still some speculation, some questions as to whether Serena will actually return to singles. Although I don't see her holding a Grand Slam trophy with this return in singles anyway. She is the GOAT, the greatest to have ever done it. And so I wouldn't put it past her, because might be like Michael Jordan. You tell her she can't do it and she's just going to go ahead and prove you wrong. So we wait with bated breath to see what the Queen is going to do now that she has officially made her return to tennis. So in other news, on June 9th, 2026, we played on a hot day out here in Chicago, and I am still feeling the effects, but it felt great to be able to push myself and see what we were able to accomplish. Our Tuesday crew that came out to play braved the elements, the heat, the humidity, and we managed to get some good tennis in. And so, as always, I'm going to try and get some footage so that you guys can see us in action. Hopefully encourage you to get out there and continue to move and stay active regardless of what the weather is. As long as it's not raining. As long as it's not raining and there's no lightning, because we don't want anybody holding metal rackets up in the air and getting struck. I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want that on my conscience. All right, till next time.